Good morning, everyone. Alistair, thanks, and Mr. E, thanks for your £50 super chat this morning. I'm afraid I can't put it up because the comment was made before I entered the Restream studio, so I can't put it on the screen. I do apologise for that, but thank you very much, Mr. E. Alistair, thank you very much as well. And good morning, people. Let's have a quick look and see who's in. Stephen Bank here, Pete's Music, who's having breakfast of ice cream. We've got Melanie, got Ellie Kilos, Alistair Kerr, Doug Coop, Pete's Music, Aki's, Lorna Shields, Jim Stevens, John Docherty, the other Davy, Robert Bruce. Right, if I've missed you, I've missed you. I'm sorry. Good morning, Desiree. Good morning, Sir Larry the Cat. I don't know if Reagan will eats there. Alistair, if you know how to contact Reagan, will you let him know I dropped my email address in his comments yesterday? Because he's going to have to email me the link for the night. Because I can't access Discord. What I've done is I created a new Discord account by mistake. And when I try to log in on this computer now, it takes me to a new Discord account instead of the old one. And I don't want to be doing the show tonight on my telephone. With Reagan will eat. So Alistair, if you know how to contact him, tell him where to find my email address, will you? Right, that's enough of the preamble, folks. Let's get into it. Sunday Truck Davy out the truck and at home in his office in Salisbury, North Lanarkshire, where it is overcast, 6 degrees, rain in the forecast. In fact, it just went off. The high today will be 6 degrees. That's as high as it's getting. It's starting to get chilly, folks. Humidity is still quite high. The air's quite thick and wet at 93%. The wind at 15 to 30 mile an hour. And the pollen count doesn't count again. Okay. Right, first up this morning, let's get into it, the National. He says, as he looks for the National, here we go. The National's got this morning. Row as group campaigning to decolonise Scotland at United Nations drops lawyers. Now, I believe they didn't like something that was in the lawyers' summation. I'm not sure what it was. I'll have to have a look into it. I've only just heard about it. And Sarwar's silent Scottish Labour leader fails to back PM as coup rumours fly. So there's a coup going on to stop topple Starmer, apparently. I'm not so sure about that. The press would like it to be happening. And I think this story might be press generated. And Trump knew about girls. Apparently there's been a release of some emails from Epstein to Ghislaine Maxwell where he tells Ghislaine, Trump knows what's going on. There you go. So let's get rid of the National. And next up, we've got the Times. What Times is on the Labour story as well today, I believe. PM told to fire top aide as civil war hits Labour. McSweeney's to get launched, apparently. So he is. And for year on in, Maester Maroon, this story. Next up, we'll get Daily Fail. And the Fail says, at last, a ray of hope. Ousting PM will trigger an election, Starmer's allies warn. Not won't. They'll just select a new leader from within. Number 10 threatens to plotters amid fears of coup. Very good. To be fair, a bit like the BBC. I know it's a beloved institution to some, but the position of Prime Minister is similar to the BBC to me. I just don't give a shite. No more business, no more Prime Minister. No more broadcasting corporation. So, next up, we have the Tory graph, I think. We'll have a look. The Tory graph. Steaton goes to war with number 10. According to that rag, wait a wee bit further in, he'll swear he's no. What's the Scotsman got for us this morning? Ain't worth getting my fucking gnashers, isn't he? Right to fair trial in rape case at risk. What's this all about? Well, it's a new bill that passed. A crime and social justice bill, and it's been taken to the Supreme Court. It has to do with open and closed court, what can be said and disclosed in open court, and what needs to be behind closed doors, if you like, as far as I can make out. It's got to do with protecting the rights of the victim. Now, I'm not sure where this one goes for here. It's got to do with what can be disclosed openly and what can't be disclosed openly, as far as I can tell. And it's got to do with the power of judges to decide what can be discussed in open court and what can't. I thought they'd always had that power. I don't know what the stoosh is about in this one. So I'm afraid I'm going to have to do a wee bit further. I'm going to have to look a wee bit further into this one to get to the nuts and bolts yet. So I'm not going to mislead you folks. I can't tell you I've got 100% grasp on what this is about. But it seems to be about what can be disclosed in open court and what can't be. And the judges having the power to decide that rather than the Crown Office, I believe, in this case. Right, so after the Tory graph, after the Scotsman, we'll get the Herald. So let's get the Herald up. Thanks, class action. The role of the Prime Minister is to keep establishment and power and fill their pockets with his. So, isn't it theirs? Very true. I think there was another one there for somebody as well, with Super Chat. So if I missed it, I'm sorry. There it's there for Davey. Thanks, Davey. Thank you very much. Every penny helps. Okay, so what we got? We're going for the Herald this time, aren't we? Aye. What nonsense that got? Apparently, Midwives Union fears staff at breaking point, and it also warns that a review of the services will delay improvement of services. I didn't quite get my head wrapped around that one. Surely you have to have a review of the service to know what it needs to improve. So I can't get my head wrapped around this one. But midwife services are at breaking point, apparently. See, if I had £1 for every time I've heard that something in the NHS is at fucking breaking point, I could retire. Yeah, here it is, day in, day out, performing its function. Babies are being born. Yeah, everything's at breaking point, apparently, according to these fucking rags. Yeah, any interaction that me and my wife or anybody in my family said, National Health Service, it's all functioning properly. And that includes maternity services. I've got a niece who recently had a baby. So, I don't know what this fucking nonsense about. At breaking point, at breaking point, at breaking point. Teachers, posts, civil servants of all sorts are all at breaking point, apparently. And nothing works, apparently. Yet everything seems to be functioning fucking fine. I'm fed up with this nonsense. Everything's fucking shite and we're crap at everything. I dare say it's the same in all the regions in England and all. Where the regional press tells them they're shite at everything. That they're a failure at everything. I'm fucking fed up with this. At breaking point nonsense. Seemed to be functioning properly a few months back when my niece had a fucking bairn. Honestly, bloody God. Honest. You could not make it up. Yeah. Police at breaking point, ambulance at breaking point, NHS at breaking point, midwifery at breaking point, education at breaking point, cops at breaking point. Apparently fuck all works! What the language? Your hamster can hear me. My apologies to your hamster, Ellie. It's just quite frustrating. Here in Scotland, for the minute you your bed in the morning, you turn on any form of media or pick up a newspaper, we're crap at everything. Our institutions are crap, our people are crap, our children are shite. Apparently, according to all the news outlets, which are owned in the country next fucking door, and that includes the fucking BBC, we're shite at everything. Thank you very much, John. Thank you. Apparently we're no shite at everything. We're very good at fundraising to stop people from going fucking hungry. Because the state next door's a failed state. But according to the state next door, we're shite at everything. Even though our education system's better, our NHS is better. We have social fucking care. Social work works. Police, crime and justice fucking works in this country. But apparently we're fucking shite at everything. You know why I get into rants? I get up in the morning and I put my radio on and I have the BBC telling me that I'm crap at everything, my nation's crap at everything, all the institutions are fucking crap and nothing's working. Yet every interaction I've had with any service, it's functioned fucking properly. Wow. Try to avoid these rants so a day. But you just can't help it. When you get such nonsense in your media, day in, day out. Right, next up we've got the Guardian. It tells us that he knew about the girls' Epstein message piles pressure on Trump. What a ruffer ducks back to that man. He's in power, trying to fucking shift him for it will take fucking handcuffs. Because he's not going anywhere. That grand ballroom that's being built at the White House, that's there to celebrate whatever fucking length of time he's going to be in office. For however long he can stay alive, he'll be in office. Right, what's the rancid goat for us today? Well, I don't put that up as you know, folks, but I'll tell you. So the rancid goes on a football story. 270 million Hampden heroes. Swinney hails chance to reinforce global reputation for hospitality. Every word they could, did whatever they could do that, the fucking Daily Record, to avoid using the word Scotland. Not to enhance Scotland's reputation for hospitality, just to enhance reputation for hospitality. Mental. Right, what's the Sun's go? Well, that's on a celebrity story, and you know how I feel about rain, but I'll tell you anyway. Ramsey's wedding exclusive. PT's armed escort after stag do threat. Don't know who PT is. Apparently he's an Olympian. I don't know what the threat was about. And I don't give a fuck. It's I have no more of them left to give sort of day. Right, let's move on and see what the Metro's got for us today. So the Sun can keep its celebrity nonsense, but it's better off staying on celebrity nonsense because it was no good as a serious fucking newspaper. I am a bit grumpy this morning. Maybe I didn't get enough sleep last night. Maybe that's what it was. And according to this rag, West Streeton is faithful to Starmer. He's a Starmerite apparently, and he buys into Starmer's ideology, whatever the hell that is. The ideology of killing children, freezing grandmothers and starving children. Aye. So he's faithful to the ideology of freezing granny, starving children, and standing by while other states kill children with the ammunition you supply. That's what Streeton buys, isn't he? Lovely stuff. Nice people. Right, next up this morning is the Express. We'll get it up. The loony rag of loony rags. And what does the Express tell us? Number 10 in chaos as vicious briefing war leaves Starmer fighting for political future. Desperate PM in office but not in power. So there we go. Apparently, Starmer's shite scared he's going to get ousted. And that the cabinet's in disarray and they're busy briefing against each other. Tories right enough, eh? Tories right enough. So which slime bag's going to be next in number 10? And I wonder how long Starmer can hold off. Well, I tipped my fucking cup. Did they notice? That's a tragedy. You go get a new Scotland mug now. Right. So something else doesn't work in Scotland. The parliamentary services are knackered. There you go. And desperate PM in office but not in power. Well, to be fair, since he got elected, in fact, I can't remember the last time there was an election where somebody actually became Prime Minister and actually managed to hold it the fucking together. Since David Cameron abandoned ship, I think we went through them. We went through them. Many we had now. We had Theresa May, Boris Johnson, Rishi Sunak, the lettuce. And now we're on to this nonsense. I wonder how many frontmen the Labour team's going to need. Thank you, Kirsty. Scotland's going to get worse in the run-up to the election. I don't know. They've been solidly in war foot and propaganda here in Scotland. A lot of people in England won't understand this, but they've been, especially state broadcaster, they have been on war footing propaganda here since 2014. Prior to 2014, you used to tell us how devolution was taking as great strides forward in our society. We even had Lord George Fuchs complain on BBC Scotland that devolution had made public services manifestly better than the rest of the UK. And when asked if it was a good thing, he said, well, they're doing it deliberately. Well, that was the point of fucking devolution. No matter which government's in, the point of devolution is to advance our society and make public services better, not run them into the fucking ground. The whole idea of devolution was so that we get enough power to try and keep us happy, according to that mob down the road, and they let us make our mind up on whatever issues they tell us we're allowed to make our mind up on. But there is no doubt about it. Devolution has made things manifestly better. Independence is going to make it even better again, because it means that the areas where they fucking idiots down that road who are fucking off over a cliff and pulling everybody who are with them allows us to make. Is Fuchs still alive? Last I heard. Right, let's see. Pretty well annoyed this morning at some of these headlines. Starmer, who gives a shite? Really, who gives a shite about the Prime Minister in the English Parliament? We need to get our head wrapped around the fact that we don't need anything to do with that Prime Minister and that fucking Parliament. And if England's got any fucking sense, they'd storm the place and all. And get a grip on power. Because the people down there have got even fucking less power than we have. And that's saying something. They're even more helpless than we are. Because at least we have some decision-making powers. They've got fucking none. They will do what they're fucking told for Westminster whether they like it or no. Whereas we can deviate a bit. Okay. Right. As you can see, I've put the book down, so that means there's only one thing left to see. What's the star go for us this morning? Don't know if I'm in the mood for a star this morning. Chris Martin and Dua Lipa, whoever I felt they are, back ticket price cap. Bold play. Here's a bold play. How about tickets? Make it illegal to sell tickets at any price except for face fucking value. How about that for a bold play? If it says $22.50 on the ticket, you make it illegal to be exchanged for any more than $22.50. That would be a bold play. No capping how much the touts can gouge. How about we just do it with Davy money? Printed money. Face value. Can't he trade it for any more? Can't he trade it for any fucking less? Unless you're stupid. So, in a bold idea. How about the venue sell the ticket at the price it was meant to be fucking sold at? And if a ticket tout tries to pass it on for more than that, arrest the fucker. Right. Bold idea. It's a bold idea. How about we sell tickets at the price it says on the front of the fucking ticket? Sometimes the easy answers are the right answers. And that one's the right answer. Sell the ticket at the price that's on the ticket. And make it illegal to sell it at anything other than that price. And, more to the point, ensure that all tickets for events that are being sold publicly have a price on them, printed on them. Right. A bit late after races had scalped their stupid fans. That's an apt description, Sir Larry. People paying £3,000, £4,000 to see Oasis. I wouldn't pay that much to go and see an Oasis in the fucking desert. Jesus. Right, folks, that's it. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. They help the algorithm. Thank you all very much for your generosity this morning. I've got a day off today, so I do have something I have to do this morning, so my shoes on right after this one and out the door. You guys look after yourself. And we'll see you this afternoon at 4 o'clock, okay? And Reagan Awaits up next. Alistair, if you're in there, let them know about my email address, will you? It's on yesterday's broadcast, it's 11 o'clock broadcast yesterday, in the comments. Because, as I say, he would probably drop the link for the night into Discord, and I can't get in on this computer at the moment, and I don't want to do the programme on my phone. Okay. Thanks.